Breakfast mates, how are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. They are free. So this morning I thought that I would take you on a car ride to the other prison that I work at. So every month I either take you to work or bring you home from work, the same route, so that you can see how the scenery changes. So today I thought I would take you on the drive to the other prison. Now this is a much longer car journey, guys, so you want to pause, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a project, and then come back, because it is going to be a longer video for you, because it is further away and it takes longer for me to get there. So I did cut off my street that I live on while I was faffing with the sat nav, but other than that, you are going to go straight from home to work with me today, because this is the secondary prison. Now I am filming this on Monday the 3rd of June 2024. So there we go. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Let me know down in the comments what you got up to. I hope you did something fun or something crafty, or you saw some of your family. I just hope it was really, really lovely for you all. My weekend was nice. It finished off a week off rather lovely. I did the car boot sale on the Saturday, which, remember, is drive my car into a field, open the boot and sell all the things that I want to sell out of my car boot or the trunk. So it's kind of like a yard sale out the back of your car. They're very popular here in the UK, and it is a good way of getting rid of all those things that you no longer have a need or purpose for, but it means somebody else can get a bargain. Come on, there's room. Sorry, I was talking to the other car. Someone else can get a bargain and find something that they need at a fraction of the cost. So yes, we did okay. It was an awfully hot sunny day, which we're not used to because it's just been raining here for about 7-8 months solid. But it was a beautiful sunny day. It was about 21 degrees Celsius, so again, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And compared to today is very cloudy, very overcast and much cooler. I am currently, it's 7:30 a.m. and it's 13 degrees Celsius, so much cooler than it was on Saturday. So I did get a little sun-kissed on Saturday, but my 3 boys came and helped out, so it was a family affair, and we did okay. We didn't do amazingly, but we did okay. And any money is better than stuff gathering dust at home, right? It was one of the busier days that the car boot has seen for a little while, because it's taking a while for it to pick up and get popular, because we've had such rubbish weather for so long. There was about 35 cars, and it was much busier for people coming to take a look as well, which is quite good. I am planning on going again this coming weekend, but I'm going to try the Sunday this time and see if Sundays are better than the Saturdays. So yes, that was most of our Saturday, doing the car boot sale. And because I had got a little bit sun-kissed and it had been a long day, you know, unloading the car, laying it out, selling it, talking to people, packing the car back up, emptying the car when we got back home, I was rather pooped, which is why the live didn't happen on Saturday. And also, when you catch the sun, guys, you do get a little dehydrated and a little tired. So that is why the live didn't happen. And then Sunday, I had a lazy morning. And then we went round to my parents for Sunday roast, where I saw my brother and his two sons, my two little nephews. And we spent all afternoon with them before they had to go home, which was really lovely. So I had some lovely quality family time in. And I did have some quality crafting time in. I've had more crafting time this week than I've had in a long time because I've had the week off. So yeah, it's been quite nice. I look forward to reading what you guys have got up to in the comments. So yes, I am back to work this week, although I do have Friday off and the following Monday off. I have another long weekend, but then that is the last of my annual leave until the end of July, beginning of August. I do have 2 weeks then. So yes, I have 4 days at work this week, and I will only have 4 days at work the following week, and then it's back to normal until the end of July, beginning of August. So I'll have another big stint of not having any time off, but that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do. And at the end of July, beginning of August, there is some really big, exciting plans in my real life, which you will be a part of, but I just cannot tell you what that is just yet. And I am so super excited. So yes, look forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. So we're just taking the shortcut. I didn't want to go the long way. I've got quite a long drive, so any little shortcut I can take, I will. There we go. Now what I probably will do, guys, is when I get to the edge of the city, I will probably turn the camera off, because it can take up to 20 minutes to get from the edge of the city into the centre of the city, and that is going to be really dull viewing. But we shall see how well traffic is flowing this morning. But with the schools all being back in as well, I can imagine it being an arduous task. Right, we're going to take another shortcut. Here we go. Again, if I can take a shortcut, I will. Working at this prison a couple of days a week really does add time onto my day. It adds another 2 hours onto my day, if not longer, sometimes 3 hours depending on traffic. So yeah, these days that I work at the prison further away are tough on me, and it's the first day back after a week off. So yeah, I think tonight I am going to be rather tired. Shock to the system. Okay, so need to turn left. There we are. Okie dokie. So what you guys don't see is behind the phone, the cradle that the phone is in, is a sat-nav which is showing me the directions I need to go in. So I'm actually looking at the sat-nav and occasionally what you guys can see. There's a lot going on this morning, and this is a much earlier start than I have had in over a week. So yeah, love this bit of straight road because when I'm coming back the other way, I know that I am almost home when I hit this stretch of road. I'm a little bit snuffly today, guys. I do apologise. I don't know whether that's a little bit of hay fever kicking in, but just feel a little bit snuffly. Over this road. I can't see. There we go. There we go. All over the road. Safe and sound. Happy days. Although now we get to the more twisty turny country lanes and I'd always go a little bit slower because you know what, even if I arrive a few minutes late, I'm in one piece, right? I would rather be late and alive than early or on time and not. Jangling is annoying you. These country roads are a little bit bumpy. There's not a lot I can do about it, and normally I would have the radio on, so I don't normally hear it. But I can't have the radio on while I'm filming because of copyright. As you can see, these roads are very narrow. You will comment on how narrow these roads are. So, and I do have to take a little sharp turn here. There we go. Cars come towards me because I feel like doing a good turn this morning. It's normally who relents and lets the others through. But I had the better space to pull into, so. And a little bit of courtesy goes a long way. It sets you up for a good day, hopefully. That's the plan anyway, guys. Quite misty out this way. Really is completely different weather to the weekend. Mind you, it is still quite early in the morning, so hopefully the sun will come out and burn the cloud away, burn the mist away. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, he's letting me carry on, so I will get past him as quick as I can. Oh, bump in the road. And again, we're going straight across on this junction. always like to take my time because we're going across 2 lanes of traffic. There we go. So, thank you guys for keeping me company on my long journey this morning. I do appreciate it. Nice to have someone to chat to. Even though I can't hear you talking back. That's the shame about videos, they're not interactive. Now I could have gone live, but that would have been too distracting. And with these narrow country lanes and then the dual carriageway, I thought probably not this early in the morning. I've only had 1 cup of tea, so I thought I'd do a video instead and show you how much longer it takes me to get to the other place of work. On the way back from this place of work before. No, I did a live on the way back from headquarters, which is even further away. But it still takes this route. But I'm not going as far. When I go to headquarters, it takes me about 2.5 hours. To this secondary prison, it takes about 1.5 hours. Traffic dependent, but the half an hour can be just getting from the edge of the city into the centre of the city, like I explained earlier. So technically it's only about 1 hour away, but to fight through the city traffic is absolutely horrendous. And I always arrive at the secondary prison a little bit flustered and desperate for the loo. Because if you've come to any of my lives, guys, you know I can only do about 1 hour, 1.5 hours before I need the loo. Too much information, but there we go. Oh dear. I have a busy day ahead of me. Need to do the end of month stuff for this prison, and that is about 2 weeks worth of work that I need to do in a day, so wish me luck. I don't know if it's going to get done, but I'll do my best. It will be get on the computer and nose to the grindstone, as we say here. Ridiculously busy. Like I said, trying to get 2 weeks worth of work done in a day or two, because I took a week's annual leave right at the end of the month, which isn't ideal, but I needed a break, guys. I started working for the prison back in the beginning of February, and apart from one long weekend, I hadn't had any time off, so I was really due a break. But now the other side of that week off, I will be snowed under. But it's all good. I will do the best that I can. Heading down into a little village shortly, and it will get even narrower down here. There is a local beauty spot just coming up on the left hand side, and there is a waterfall, and hopefully one day this summer I can take you to that waterfall on a little walk, but who knows. Right, this is where it can get a little bit tight and a little bit dicey, so we're just going to slow it right down. Hope you guys have put your seatbelts on. We'll be fine. I've done this route several times over my nearly 20 years of driving. We will be absolutely fine. I know you guys sometimes worry about how narrow the roads are. Ooh, and this is a perfect example. See, we met a bus and we're still alright. I am more than adept at traversing these narrow country lanes. I grew up in the country lanes, it's where I learned to drive, because here in the UK, my part of the UK, I had the option to take my test in the city or to take my driving test out in the country, and I thought because I am located in the country it would make more sense for me to do my test in the country, which was great. But then when I started going a bit further afield into the city, I wasn't that confident. But since getting this job, guys, and this is no word of a lie, since getting this job and me having to go to further places than normal, going through cities, onto motorways and dual carriageways much more frequently, I do feel that my confidence has grown on faster roads, the busier roads, the roads with more than just one lane of traffic. It has worked wonders for my stress levels while driving. I mean, obviously it was stressful when I did it the first couple of times, but now my confidence is much greater and I really don't feel as stressed or anxious. There's still a little bit there, but not as bad. So that beauty spot, there's another entrance there to the left. There are a couple of different ways of getting to that beauty spot with the waterfall. Just depends which route on the walk you want to do. And I will try and take you there sometime. Just depends when I get chance in my busy schedule. This is a nice little country village that we're going to go through. children have about another 6 weeks at school, and then they will break up for the summer holiday, which is 6 weeks off, and then they will go back in September into a new school year, and there will be regular week and 2 weeks off throughout the year. It's just how the school system works over here. So they are really looking forward to getting this last half a term done and having their long summer break. My eldest boy, he is right in the middle of his GCSE exams, which are important exams here in the UK. He's only got about a dozen left, and he's only got 2 or 3 weeks left at school, whereas the others have 6, so he will have a slightly longer summer break, but he won't get the results of his exams until end of August, and then that will determine what path he next takes, whether it's college, whether it's an apprenticeship. He has got something lined up already. It's called Skills Group, and he will be learning groundworks such as laying pipes in roads and laying like little patio terraces and that sort of thing, and he will have a little bit of college alongside that to further his qualifications. But because it is a skill, it will be a skilled trade that he has a bit of experience in. Now that company might decide to take him on if he does well, if he's got a talent and a skill for it, and if they've got a job vacancy for him. If not, it's a good way of getting extra skills and an extra trade, which he could then approach local firms saying that he's done his little bit of training with this firm. This is how far he's got. Are they willing to take him on again as an apprentice, as a junior learning the trade? So hopefully that will be really good for him. Hopefully he does really, really well. And then, so last Friday I took my mum, my dad and my eldest to my primary prison that I work in for an open day, a visit to the general public to have a look around. And at the moment, it could change, but at the moment he is quite interested in looking into being a prison guard, but he cannot do that until he is 18, so he still has about 18 months until he is able to apply for something like that, which is why the skills group is a good thing in the interim. But yeah, he seems interested in doing that kind of work, so we shall see, guys. We shall see. Lots of exciting new opportunities and adventures for my eldest, because his compulsory schooling will be done, and I don't think he's super keen on taking his education much further. He wants to be out in the real world grafting and earning some money, and that is absolutely fine. Education doesn't suit all, as long as he works hard and he is a kind, honest, decent young man. I really don't mind what path he takes. It's his life, his future, his choice. But as long as he is actually doing something and contributing, that is all I am concerned about. So yeah, but we need to have the nice long summer break first, which will be really good, because they are all working really, really hard, bless them. They all need a decent break. They need some fun chill time, guys. more of those long lazy summers ahead. Okay, so once we get through this village, we will be pulling onto the dual carriageway, which is now going to be a 2 lanes of traffic both directions, and you can drive a lot faster in about a mile or so. So we are getting further towards, or closer towards, our destination, but we still have at least half an hour until we get to the city, roughly, and then I will have a further 20 minutes to half an hour actually getting across the city. So yeah, and of course I will have to repeat this journey home later today. Now, I do get my mileage reimbursed, and I do get any parking fees that I have paid reimbursed, but I have to wait until the following month's payday, sometimes the following 2 months' payday, depending on when I get it in, because there is a cut-off date. So I do eventually get it back, but not for a while, which means I am at a little bit of a deficit money-wise when I do these trips, but it's just the nature of the job, and I will eventually get my money back. So here we go. We're going to turn off to the right, and we're going to join the big fat, well, it's not big, but we're going to join the bigger fast road, and we're going to fly up the dual carriageway. irritating and noisy. I think it's only a temporary road covering, but not the best. Travelling now for just over half an hour. But it is about 60 miles away. 60, 65 miles away. So yeah. It's probably more like 40 miles, maybe just over, but it's still quite a way. Yeah. Right, where's my juice? I need a drink. carriageway is obviously not as big as the motorway, as we call it, or the highway as you guys call it across the pond, because there is only the 2 lanes, whereas the motorway is 3, but it is still faster than those narrower country lanes that we've already been on this morning. So the dual carriageways and the motorways are the main arteries around the UK. You just travel up those and get to where you need to go in a more direct fashion rather than the scenic route. But obviously you can pull off of these whenever you need to. Okay, we have 12 miles left on the clock. Oh, that little bit of juice has made me burpy. I do apologise. But yes, I think when we get to the city, guys, I'm going to switch off, because I'm literally just going to be bumper to bumper with city traffic. It's not going to be interesting at all. But then I suppose it is an English city and you will see like some of the buildings and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how traffic is flowing. See how I'm feeling. Love hearing what others are making so that I get inspired, or I might want to make one for myself. So yes, let me know, what are you working on right here, right now, while you're watching this? Because obviously I'm driving on a Monday. I don't think you're going to see this until Wednesday. That's okay, it was only a couple of days ago. Just over 9 miles. yellow thing to the left is the speed camera. Waking up this early is a shock after a week off, I can tell you. It's all good. I'll get back into my routine again. So we have just over 3 miles until I have to turn off of this road. Creeping closer, guys, creeping closer. And I am hoping that the city isn't that difficult to get across, but knowing my luck, it will be. Filthy, I do apologise, but I do not have any screen wash. Do that on the way home, stop in the garage and grab some. Okay, just over 2 miles. So normally I would want to take over the truck ahead, but because there's only 2 miles to go, we'll just hang back and go slightly slower because I don't want to miss the turn off. Last time that I came to this prison to work, on the journey home, it was a big thunder and lightning storm. There were big fork lightnings in the sky. It was quite scary actually, and the rain was so heavy that even though these are faster roads, nobody will go in these speeds because of the water on the road, the water coming down. It was awful. It was not a pleasant drive home that day. I mean, amazing to see the lightning in the sky and stuff, but to be driving in it is not the one. I'm not keen on thunder and lightning storms anyway, so I was like, let me get home as quick as possible. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that journey whatsoever. Journey is a lot longer than the other one. This video is a lot longer and it's on my phone, and it always takes my phone so long to upload, so I think as soon as I turn off the city I am going to shut off, guys, because this will take forever to upload, and I want it to upload for Wednesday, so but I can't start uploading until I get home. So yes, I think off of the dual carriageway and we are going to head into the city. Anyone going to let me out? One kind person let me out. So this is where I basically get bumper to bumper for about 20 to 30 minutes. So I am gonna sign off now, guys. Thank you so much for your company. I really do appreciate it. I am gonna work my little butt off when I get into this prison to try and get as much done as possible. Please come back tomorrow because we have a pick my whip video, so you get to decide what whip I next get onto my hook. And oh no, because you're seeing this on Wednesday, so the pick the whip was Tuesday, so tile of the week. If you're seeing this Wednesday, how can I be so silly? It's going to be tile of the week. Did I get it done? Who knows? Who knows? Right guys, I love you loads. I'll see you very soon in the very next video. Until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye.